show's gonna weak. Tied in the Shadows, the top 10 best hit songs of 2025. Now, I saw Olivia Dean in the thumbnail, so I'm guessing she's probably gonna have a song or some songs. Well, it's probably just gonna be one song on this list. What else is probably gonna be on this list? Somber, most likely. Who else was good this year? Maybe Sabrina. I don't know. He liked Sabrina last year, right? He had her. I'm pretty sure he had her on last year's list. Did he have her on that? I don't remember actually now. Yeah, I don't remember. Wait, maybe he didn't. I don't know. I don't remember. Let's go.
Yeah, this one took me a while. So this was an off year for pop music.
Mike the Snare.
Lost season 2025. I want to reinforce that because I definitely wasn't the only one saying it. It's consensus.
Hey, don't worry, guys. 2026 is actually looking like it's gonna be better than 2024, like low key. So we'll just have to see. But this is about to be a big fucking year. No cap. Big year, bro.
Music.
Harry Styles, Bruno Mars, BTS. Bro, like Drake.
If
this is about to be
there was
big.
A time to be an indie snob, this was it. Like, get into Geese or Wednesday or whatever's cool right now. Feel free to check out a pop music. Not a single person will tell you you're out of touch with the culture. You're not gonna miss anything. Because of this, I came into the best list really just scratching my head. I didn't really have a clue what my number one was gonna be, which, I mean, usually I know what it's gonna be the first second I hear it. But even with an expanded definition of hit that I work with now, I didn't feel very excited. And the one or two popular hits that actually were widely acclaimed, I just didn't feel at all. Like, just did not touch me. I don't know. So I was like, maybe I should just rename this list the top 10 pretty goodest songs of the year. Or maybe even just letting ChatGPT write it. I mean, what more fitting way to describe a year this lifeless than to
You're
unfeeling
my
robot.
only friend.
It's not a shortcut. It's a stroke of genius. Well, I'm not doing that. But with nothing obvious leaping out at me, I kind of stopped worrying completely if the music really captures the zeitgeist like Chapel Roan or Brat Summer last year. This year, I'm just going with my gut. And because of this, I think people are going to look at this list even more than most of my lists and think, really? This is what you really thought? This is what you're gonna go to bat for? I don't know, I guess. We're counting down! The top 10 best hit songs of 2025. Number 10. Number 10.
Black.
Number 10. Something's got to go in that 10 spot. Could put, you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah! Hey, you know what? I respect this shit, bro. Hey, look. I'm one of the people. Look. I've never, like, truly gone in on Benson Boone because I never really hated Benson Boone. I feel like his hate has been fucking... He's just overhated. He's 100% overhated. Okay, but I can admit that Mystical Magical is pretty shit. This song, though, it's not bad. It's not bad.
But it's good.
Oh, Benson Boone, you sweet idiot. You sweaty, desperate, back-flipping fool.
I mean, I don't particularly like it. It's not bad, though.
In a stronger year, I would not be up here defending Benson Boone. Like, I've actually been trying to defend him for like 2 years now because I do not like the way people talk about him. I think people are way too harsh.
True.
But then I'll hear that Moonbeam Daydream shit, and I'm just like...
This is literally what I just said.
No, I mean, he's too cringy and irritating to feel good supporting. And yet here we are. I'm as surprised as you are. When I said he's never had a song I liked, I knew I was lying. He had this one. But top 10 list worthy? Really? Yeah, you know what? I talked myself into it. Like, I've been hearing all the pop stans talk up Tate McRae, another artist with an annoying singing voice and is mostly appealing because of their onstage moves and tight-fitting outfits. So, you know what? Why not Benson?
Sorry, I'm here for someone else. good to see your face.
Well, this is his one unreservedly good song. Sorry, I'm here for someone.
I think "Slow It Down" is
I
still
like
good.
this song because, well, for one, he
"Slow
keeps
It Down" is
screeching
still
to
his
him
best
anyway,
song.
But I also like that it's a story song.
You walk up to the table with an order of fries.
He runs into an old flame while he's waiting for his date, and she's clearly not over him, and he's clearly not over her, but, you know, he's moved on. He's here for someone else, even though he's very clear that this someone else is, you know, not the one.
Far from perfect for each other, but we're working it out, I suppose.
I mean, I've seen rom-coms. I know how this works. She probably got, like, an annoying laugh, for, like, has a mean, bitchy haircut. You know what I'm talking about. But the past is the past, and he has to pull himself away.
Oh, Benny, don't do it. You're breaking her heart.
Oh, Benny, don't do it.
Benny, don't do it.
Oh, it's heartbreaking. And finally in the outro,
I'm still in love with you.
yes, he realizes
This
that
outro's
this is his
pretty good, I
one
like it.
true love.
Couldn't take it anymore. I was already running for the kitchen doors.
What a depressing time it is for pop music that music videos don't exist anymore, because if any song needed one, this is the one.
Honestly,
I need
yeah.
to see him bursting through that kitchen door. He's probably like racing to the airport before she gets on the plane. God, this should have gotten the full treatment. It's a good song. I mean, if you didn't know this was the Please Stay guy, like if it was mislabeled The Killers or something, would you really think this was a bad song? No, of course not. And it's that earnestness that makes
I don't think it's a bad song.
I've been seeing people celebrating how Harry Styles is finally putting out a new album and, you know, will finally vanquish his off-brand successor, Benson Boone. Yeah, I was really getting sick of pop stars who had an actual personality. Thank God Harry's back to put an end to that. I mean, I realize the Harry album is probably going to be a lot better, and it might.
What? Wait, this guy. Wait, how? Whoa. How recent has he been making this video? Like, that song literally came out like 4 days ago.
Benson Boone's career.
That's
but
crazy.
You never know. I've seen even haters concede that this one.
He probably
song's
added this
alright.
part,
You know
like,
who else was considered cringy
right
and
before he
embarrassing
uploaded
and
it.
over earnest, and their screeching was fucking annoying? Linkin Park. I remember that, and I remember some of those same critics, which included me, grudgingly conceding that actually in the end was alright. And all the haters were wrong then too, so who knows? Maybe we'll all come around to Benson Boone too. There.
I don't know
Stick
about
my
that.
neck out for Benson Boone. Todd, don't do it.
Damn. How bad was this year, Todd?
Something else now.
Thank you.
Number 9. Okay, let's take this top 10 list somewhere more respectable.
Nah. I like the Benson Boone song more than this one.
There we go. That's way classier. But not really that much classy now that I think about it. Because this one made the list entirely because it has the funniest song title of the year. Where is my look at it? All caps, an exclamation point, no question mark. Perfect, absolutely perfect. I don't care what style guide you use. If you don't put that title in all caps, that's an editing mistake. And boy, doesn't this song live up to that all caps exclamation point. If you don't know this one,
Loki,
this
I'd be
is RAYE.
forgetting the song exists. Like, at least with Escapism, like that song, like that shit was everywhere. I can get that song like really off my brain. But like,
She's a British pop.
this shit is just like, for me, this song is like extremely forgettable, and it's probably a bigger hit here than Escapism was.
Soul R&B singer. She's bigger over there, but she's had one American hit already called Escapism, where she basically lives through the Smack My Bitch Up video. It's just a manic barrage of drugs and sex trying to fight off the heartbreak and loneliness. And here we have more of the same, basically.
I need you to tell me.
But the energy is more focused. It's more directed at the problem than trying to distract herself from it. And in fact, my only disappointment with the song is that it's about her being unhappy about being single. The only way that title could be better is if this song was about her actual husband being lost somewhere, like he wandered off in the mall. Or maybe it's like a boomer on Facebook who thinks she's being cheated on. Good shit. Boy, she really wants that husband, huh? Ah, God, I love the insane energy of this. I guess that's a better way to handle it than the Bridget Jones thing of ice cream and crying, which is how I understand British bachelorettes tend to handle the situation. The thing about British R&B is that a lot of it is just so tasteful.
You hurt me bad, but I won't shed a tear.
And even RAYE herself is kind of indebted to the classics, so I like that she counteracts that with all her, psychotic mania. It's like if Shirley Bassey was on amphetamines. She's so mad at him for not existing. Hope she's not this frantic face to face. Might explain why she doesn't have the husband yet. But really, this captures being single a lot better than your sad, lonely ballads. Being single is fucking exhausting. I should sing my own version. Where's my wife? Where's my wife? No, that doesn't work, does it? It just makes me sound like Liam Neeson. Good shit, good song. Hope you find that husband, right?
Where is my husband? What you want, think you wanna.
Number 8. Okay, here's a song from a couple years ago. It's by Jordan Adetunji.
Yep. Good song.
That's some British kid I've never heard of. Prepare for a one-hit wonder.
Oh, it's Folded.
Years, I guess. Anyway, the song was called Kehlani. It's about wanting a girl who looks like Kehlani. And if you don't know who that is, Kehlani's an R&B singer. I bring it up because Kehlani, the song, charted higher than literally every actual Kehlani song. And, I mean, that just doesn't feel right, does it?
That's crazy.
The song's not even very good. It's like if Moves Like Jagger was a bigger hit than anything by Mick Jagger. Well, if 2025 got anything right, it was correcting that injustice.
Look, this is one of my bad takes, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Look, Folded is actually a good song. It's a good song. That Kehlani song is better than this song. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro.
Video, I'll say it
I
again.
can't.
The big silver lining of 2025.
I'm just gonna say the truth.
Great year.
That's why I think.
R&B. And one of the bigger feel-good stories of the year was Kehlani finally having that big breakout smash hit after like 10 years in the industry. I haven't been paying close attention to Kehlani and just glancing over their Wikipedia page, wow, I missed a lot. But the Kehlani songs I did hear, I noticed they just kept getting better and better, and I kind of sensed that there was an increasing groundswell of support from the fans. And I guess Kehlani found the opening to cash in that momentum.
So can you come pick up your clothes? I had them folded.
Folded is one of this year's great little songs that could. It just kept growing and growing until out of nowhere it was in the top 5. Like, I have quite a few breakup songs on this list. This is the only makeup song I have.
I'll let your body decide if this is good enough for you. Already folding for you.
Where, the song's talking to an ex, very recent ex, it sounds like, telling them that, they should come back to the house and pick up their clothes with the implication that, maybe you'll like it and maybe you'll end up with less clothes than you came in with, huh? And who could resist, right? Like, what is sexier than folded laundry? Yeah, that's right. Now, with the song rising up the charts, Kehlani got a bunch of great R&B stars of previous generations to take a swing at it. Neo, Tony Braxton, Brandy, Tank. Well, there's a name I haven't thought of in a while. And basically all of them said that this song is hard as hell to sing. So even if this isn't your kind of song, you gotta respect the craft. If Tony Braxton is putting respect on it, you gotta do it too. I wish someone would fold my clothes for me. I can't do it for shit. Oh, it just comes out wrong.
So you just gotta put it in just like throw it in the pile in the corner. There you go. Easy.
Number 7. There are a lot of songs this year that I really wanted to like more than I did.
If this world were mine.
One of them was the biggest song of the year, Luther. Man, I love Kendrick's last album, but I don't really love Kendrick in this mode. To me, it just kind of got lost in the shuffle among the other down-tempo ballads of the year, so there you go. Did not like the big Kendrick duet with SZA with the classic Quiet Storm sample in it.
Some of y'all go get washed. Some of y'all just go
Really?
pop shit.
Personally, I'm taking Luther over this. I'm not gonna lie.
Now here we go. The SZA duet with Kendrick with the Quiet Storm sample in it.
I used to think about immature things.
Immature things. Yeah, love it.
If fuck me, then fuck you, and that's the way I like it.
Yeah, I like this one way better, which I don't necessarily know if I have a reason for it, since it's basically just the mirror world version of Luther. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if SZA and Kendrick just made this out of scraps and discarded lines from Luther. And the problems with this song are like a little more obvious. Like, for one, that sample was already definitively claimed.
I used to think about immature things.
Throw some D's on that bitch. Yeah. And I don't know what that intro has to do with this song, and I don't know what the title is about.
That's the way I like it. I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30.
Like, you know, that's ESPN's sports documentary series, right? Is SZA that much into watching content about the 86 Mets? I think SZA just liked the way the title sounded. And to be fair, it does sound great. Like, that's my thing about this song. Just every part of it sounds great. And honestly, I think I just prefer this one because it's not so drippy. Like, instead of wallowing in loneliness, SZA deals with it by reminding herself that she can fucking destroy a bitch.
They loved, I mean, honestly, they loved both Luther and 30 for 30 on. 30 for 30 felt, 30 for 30, 30 for 30 was like the muted version of Luther. Like, people don't realize, but like 30 for 30, like, oh my god, I keep fucking saying, bro, that title is like, it's making me go insane saying it so many times. But 30 for 30 actually did have a lot of like weeks. It just like chilled in like the top 40. It was very interesting. Like, I didn't expect it to stay that long, and you know, it was just like it felt like a Luther, but just not, I don't know. Like I said, Luther is better to me, but like this song is still good, you know?
Chat is my favorite new slang term of this decade.
But I didn't expect it to actually stay around that long.
Girl that still can beat a bitch ass.
You know, it's funny, I have no idea what Kendrick and SZA's relationship actually is in real life or in this song. I mean, whenever they team up, they do have chemistry. Kendrick gives off vibes like he's saying, he's like, nope, I'm married, can't, but I would.
Ain't nobody been in a bag, but how many bodies done been in her bag?
And they both seem to be having fun making fun of her various exes. I've seen people speculate that this song's about Drake.
You fucking with niggas that's thinking they cuter than you? Oh, say you on your cycle, but he on this thing.
That picture, bro.
Who knows? Maybe everything Kendrick has ever made is making fun of Drake. Like, I don't know if this is gonna go down as a classic in either of theirs catalogs, but I like it.
Probably not.
Chat, am I making any sense?
Well, you're not a streamer, buddy.
When I say it. Number 6. I got asked recently, what do you think the biggest trends were from the year in music? And my answer was music from any other year.
I thought I saw your face today.
Yeah.
It seems like no one has any idea how to break new music anymore because of TikTok, so old music is just destroying new music right now. This is bad news for anyone with a new record to promote, but it's great news for anyone whose music has been building up cred without charting for a long time and is ready to cash that shit in. So I figured, why not put a song from
don't put
2
anxiety,
elections ago on
please.
the list? It wouldn't feel
Don't
like
do it.
2025 without some music from not 2025 on there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, song's good. I like it.
Charli XCX was performing Party For You as far back as 9 years ago, but she wouldn't finish it until 2020, as part of the album How I'm Feeling Now, recorded entirely during the lockdowns. This was during the era where Pitchfork had labeled her the pop star of the future, a headline that took 5 years to become true. But even during Brad's Summer 2024, I didn't realize how literally extremely true that headline was. Because one of those songs from back then would become a hit 5 years in the future after gaining traction on, where else, TikTok. But the really fascinating thing is that Charli decided to lean into it. She gave it a big promotional push with a new music video and everything, and she turned it into a real hit. So Brad's Summer
Honestly,
got
good.
an
That's what.
unexpected
Honestly,
extension.
look, if you're an artist, don't. I'm sorry, but like, I know some artists have some ego about this, but if a song that you might not even like people like get into it and it starts becoming big, okay, it's fine to lean into it. Okay, there's nothing wrong Look, sometimes there's some artists where they're putting out new stuff and it's just their old stuff that's getting all the traction and stuff. Maybe sometimes lean into it a little bit, you know? There's nothing wrong with that, but don't entirely lean into it. Like, there's some artists that just, I don't even know which ones, but there's 100% like just artists who just lean into their back catalog just so much. Like, oh, remember when I made that song? Oh, remember when I did this? And then all their new stuff is just bad, you know?
For You was about throwing a giant party trying to attract someone specific, but they don't show up, which you might recognize as the plot of one of the great works of American literature, although I'm sure Charli was probably more inspired by the DiCaprio version. Bizarrely influential, that movie. Anyway, that was not released as a single back in 2020. Maybe because a song about any parties, disappointing or not, was not going to make any sense during the lockdowns. But I guess it might make more sense now. What is pop music in 2025 but the feeling of emptiness after the party? And the whole pop star of the future thing wasn't just a prediction. It was because her music sounded futuristic. Her sound was experimental and it seemed designed to go over a lot of people's heads. Like, this song didn't sound like a party. This was not Dua Lipa or anything. So it's really to everyone's credit that this weird, downbeat, artsy, experimental hyperpop song caught fire. And in fact, this made the list entirely because of that outro.
This is a good outro.
Heartbreaking. You know, it's been fascinating to watch Charli XCX yo-yo between this weird shit that she loves with no mass appeal and her half-hearted attempts at selling out. And now here is that weird shit finally paying off. And this is not just good news for Charli. It's also good for all the pop fans, because this means all their Justice for cult favorites are now in play. We can make Runaway With Me a hit. We can put Dancing on My Own at the top of the charts, the real version. All it takes is the will. Anyway, I can't wait for next year's list. It's gonna be nothing but old David Bowie singles. That's gonna be way easier to write. Number 5.
And the Oscar goes to Zoe Saldana.
Aw, jeez Christ, another terrible thing that happened in 2025. Amelia Perez winning an Oscar. Bullshit. Total bullshit. That Oscar belonged to
I don't know
one
anything about that
fucking
movie.
person, and you know it. Justice. Justice. I demand it. Anyway, one of the biggest downsides of Wicked, besides, you know, the last hour of it, is that Ariana has the acting bug now, and she's outright said that we may not see her back in the studio for a while, which has led me to reflect on what a long, strange career she's had. Undisputedly one of the biggest and best pop stars of her generation, yet somehow seems to be embroiled in controversy and tragedy at
What song is going here?
every turn. Just never.
Because like she
quite
didn't
seemed to
have. I mean, she put out a deluxe. I feel like for right in like 2025, but like none of the songs really did crazy on it. No, am I tripping?
that one moment where she was actually on top of the world. Maybe that's why
Ariana
people aren't making as big a deal about her planned exit from pop music as they
Yeah,
should.
this shit.
Well, at least she gave us one great
Oh,
song.
I guess it does count.
Did I dream the whole thing?
How big was the song? I don't. Is this on the fucking extended list? I don't remember this song like ever having any like staying power at all.
Ariana ended
but
2024,
whatever.
and it's
Maybe
total
it
relationship
peaked in the
turmoil.
top 20.
Ugly divorce
Did it?
and
I
a
don't.
rocky standing among
I don't
the
know.
Republic. You wrecked SpongeBob's marriage, you homewrecker. Boy, that's probably really funny out of context if you don't know what I'm talking about.
Stuck in the twilight zone.
Anyway, this is not the first time she's used her music to address the situation and right the ship. But what she did is she put out a really killer divorce album, Eternal Sunshine. But the best song on it wouldn't be released until the bonus album this last year.
It's not like I'm still not over you.
Twilight
I
Zone
do like
catches
this song,
the
though.
moment where she's not exactly over the end of it all, and she's still angry, but it's all starting to fade and become blurry, so all that's kind of left is staring at the wreckage. Like, wow, that happened.
Sometimes I just can't believe you happened.
Notice it not even happened to her, just happened, like something you read about in the book. And after all of it, she feels like she didn't even really know him.
Hope you win for best actor, 'cause I had you completely wrong.
Oh man, someone's got Academy Awards on the brain. Keep going for it, Ariana, you'll get there. And it's weird for us too, because none of us know anything about who her ex-husband was either. Like, he wasn't famous, he was just some guy. And I didn't really get any sense of who he was in her music, except that, she liked doing 34, 35 with him. So it's all doubly blurry for us too, listening.
Wait, yeah. Who was that? Who the fuck was that guy? I don't remember, bro. All I know about her dating life is she dated fucking, Pete Davidson, Mac Miller, and SpongeBob. Oh, and Big Sean. Is she date Big Sean? Is that real? I don't know.
They're obviously about. So, thank you for not bullshitting us, Ariana. Like, it seems like she shouldn't have to clarify that she doesn't miss him after she trashed him up and down the verses, and that's what really makes it so poignant. Like, that's the acknowledgement that it's changed into something. What? Who knows? Like, much like the movie it's named after, Eternal Sunshine was a record that's more or less about memories and endings. Like, there's a real sense of finality to it. And this feels like the right send-off for Ariana too, as she seems to be transitioning to a new phase of her career. But she's a really good actress too, so I can't wait to see her in Are you sure you don't want to keep singing, Ariana?
Well, what is that?
Maybe.
Sometimes I just can't believe.
I still have not watched Wicked 2, and I don't think I ever will. Bro, I loved Wicked. I loved the first Wicked, and from what I've heard from the second one, it's very, very polarizing.
Number 4. So, I made a crack about British R&B earlier that I feel the need to explain. British R&B tends to have a vibe, a tasteful vibe.
Olivia Dean.
That's not all.
This was
it's always what I.
This was obvious pick
not
ever.
necessarily even a bad vibe. Like, no one's complaining about hearing Sade or Adele ever, but it tends to be very comfortable and unthreatening. Or as I have heard it described once, voices soaked with personality, singing songs with
Is that the human guy?
Absence of it. And as someone who grew up when easy listening was the definition of shitty music, it's kind of hard for me to shed that bias, even though I'm a total lameoid myself and I'm only getting older, so who am I to pretend that I'm any better? Because every now and then you'll hear one of these songs and you'll think, all that stuff we call good R&B, the vocal acrobatics, the energy, the raw emotion, the passion. Who needs them?
There you go. You see that from
Olivia Dean
1,000
is a
miles
singer
away.
that I don't think anyone in this country had even heard of until like 3 months ago. And then by the end of
True.
the year, she was clearly one of the hottest
Bro,
pop
she
stars
came
alive.
out of nowhere, by the way. Bro, it's crazy how big, she is on, her chart presence is genuinely, shocking. Because, I when she first charted, I was like, okay, it's cool, nothing crazy. And then another song charted, and then another one. And I'm like, what, bro? Damn, okay. I knew she was blowing up, but not like this, bro. I'm pretty sure she's had more songs chart on from her new album than Chaperone had in 2024. You know what I'm saying?
It's amazing.
It's crazy.
Not
All
only
of her
the short
songs on
time,
that
but also
album are
the
just
kind of music she makes.
blowing up.
You'd think she was
crazy.
Britney Spears or something, bursting onto the scene. Not someone who's clearly trying to be Gen Z's Dionne Warwick.
Already gave you the time and the place, so don't be shy. Just come be the man I need.
But yeah, sometimes you hear a song and you just know. Instant classic. Just a perfect, immaculately constructed song that even if you didn't like it, you knew you were gonna be hearing this song forever. Like the first time you heard Torn, or Unwritten, or any other song where you're just like, well, gonna be hearing that for the rest of my life. That's a song that's never going away.
Be the man I need, talk to me.
And once this song hit, every other song she had just started climbing up the
Yeah.
charts. Her other biggest song right now is called It's So Easy to Fall in Love with Me.
I could be the world to you, the missing piece.
Which is a really arrogant song where she tries to sell herself as your new girlfriend, which is one of those things you shouldn't have to say out loud. If there's chemistry, you don't have to sell yourself. But it's true, basically. It's incredibly true.
It's so easy to fall in love with me.
It's incredibly easy to fall in love with her. For me and for America. And her own country, and apparently a bunch of others.
I kinda like it when you call me wonderful.
You go through her album, you see words like easy, nice, even something in between. Yeah, no kidding. Not too hot, not too cold. It's easy. It's nice. It just feels good and comfortable. This is going to be a supermarket radio standard. You know what I heard at the grocery store the other day? Stars by Simply Red. Yeah, that's another shining example of what the British call R&B. I danced down the aisle. That's the future of Man I Need. It's gonna make
Olivia Dean is probably like the most likable. Well, actually, no. You know what? The thing about Olivia Dean, I don't know anything about her. Like, she has gotten so big, but I've not seen. Has she done interviews? Has she done? Probably. I just haven't seen anything. Like, there's just like, it's weirdly like her vibe is just like very like muted. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like Adele, honestly. Like, but we know a lot about Adele, but I feel like I don't know, like she just feels so normal. You get what I'm saying? Like, she feels normal. I don't know, like, I don't know how to explain it, bro.
Future kids.
I've never heard her speak like normally, ever. I've never seen any video. I've never seen anyone upload videos about it. Like, never.
Get a husband before Ray does.
And for how big she is on the charts right now, I would think that would be otherwise. You know what I'm saying? Like when Sabrina, you know, you got big, I saw videos literally every day on Twitter. I saw like interviews. I saw like, you know, like yada 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 yada. And I don't really see anything like that on Twitter or any of my social medias ever. And it's weird. It's weird.
Number 3.
I don't know. Especially on music Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Like music, like you would think like they would, for as big as she is on the charts, people would be talking about her on music Twitter, but I barely see anyone talking about her at all.
Are we ever gonna get past 80s nostalgia? Who is this? Are we done with it yet? Especially with music, which seems to draw inspiration from no
What is
other
this
time.
one?
Like, can we get to maybe the 90s or the 30s? Anything?
Oh, Back
But
to
as
Friends?
a pop fan, I will admit, I do get it.
Oh,
The 80s
12 to
are a time
12.
of such towering importance to the genre.
Right.
It's the decade that legitimized pop music as a genre, so I cannot fault anyone for still using that era.
It's
for
12 to
inspiration.
12 or Back to
And
Friends.
as a noted throwback fan myself, I guess it was inevitable that I put yet another one onto the list. So let me take you back to the time of Dayglow and Hairspray, when synthesizers and Nintendo ruled the world. Play me that totally radical music.
I am completely fucking wrong. What? That's an airball from me, bro. That is straight airball. Jesus, bro.
I'm more or less officially done with Morgan Wallen.
Holy
my new favorite
fuck.
country artist, maybe my new favorite artist, period, is Ella Langley.
I was all but 22. I think
N-word incident
She's from
incoming this
Alabama.
year.
She's cute. She will probably inevitably disappoint me like so many other country singers, but for the time being, I'm way into her. And those of you without a country background might not recognize which era of classic country this is supposed to evoke, but trust me, it's the 80s. This was a song designed to be sung by a woman in a rhinestone blouse and gigantic hair. Just the biggest hair you have ever seen.
just when I thought I got him to fall in love with Tennessee.
And of course, the other big way it's indebted to the classics is its topic, which is about losing a guy to his hometown in Texas.
He's choosing Texas, I can tell.
See, this is just like one of the fundamental bedrock beliefs of country music. There are
Oh,
only
wait.
two
Is
places on earth.
Somber number 1 then? I know this is number 3. Surely Somber is like
Both begin
number
with the
1 or
letter
number
T.
2.
And they are diametrically opposed.
All my exes live in Texas. That's why I hang my hat in Tennessee.
It's like Mac versus PC, Elvis person versus Beatles person. You just can't adjust. They're just too different. Look at their barbecue versus our barbecue. It's like a whole other planet.
I should've known better than to take him back to Abilene.
Like, I'm not sure this song makes a whole lot of sense narratively. Like, she thought this relationship was going somewhere. She thought she could make him give up Texas.
I wasn't a match for that kind of spark. She's from Texas, I can tell.
Then they visit his hometown. He dances with one girl, and she just instantly knows it's over.
Can jack all by myself. He's choosing Texas, I can tell.
You're just gonna let it happen? Go in there, fight for him.
Yeah, it's happening right behind you. Like, we couldn't like change anything.
Maybe she was dating Benson Boone from the earliest song. I don't know. But regardless of whether it makes sense as a story, like, it clearly hit something. This is another song that just kept climbing until it hit the top 10, where it has no business being. I mean,
Right, that's what I
country
said.
song.
It's crazy.
It's a country song
That-
not by
how
Morgan
big this
Wallen.
song is.
It's a country song by a woman, period. It's a country song that's an actual country song and not some streaming trap slop disaster. And incidentally, this was co-written by Miranda Lambert, so this is Miranda's biggest crossover hit too.
He's choosing Texas, I can tell. Come on, baby.
And above all else, I like that this song has a message. The moral of the story is, always visit your family for the holidays and not his. Thank you.
Just when I thought I got him to fall in love with Tennessee.
Tennessee. I think we're all choosing Texas over Tennessee.
Number 2.
Stop.
Oh boy.
Really?
Oh boy is right. So I hated this song.
Oh, really? Okay.
Like, I'm obviously a big Sabrina fan, if only because I knew she was gonna be big, and I told you all about it, and I was right. But boy, after the first time I heard the new song, Man Child, I was actually considering putting it on the worst list.
Damn.
That would have been way too much, obviously, but yeah, not a fan. Another man-bashing song about dating lunk-headed guys who, I don't know, leave the toilet seat up or whatever. I mean, those were my least favorite songs on the last album, too. In my defense, I don't think I was alone. I read the Reddit threads, and they were really harsh on that album, and I didn't really disagree. Well, you know who's the real idiot man she should be getting mad at? Right here.
What? Guys, I didn't like the song, but I like the song.
Number 2. Seriously. Boy, if you told me that 6 months ago when it came out, I'd have thought you were insane. But, I mean, it happened. Like, within 2 weeks, everyone had come around on it. I resisted for as long as I could. God, that's how...
It's just still alright. It doesn't come close to anything like any of the big songs that were on like Short and Sweet.
How you know when you've got a real honest-to-God superstar on your hands. When every time you hear their songs, it doesn't wear out, it just gets better. But for the record, I do think this has some of her clunkiest lyrics. I think she's using self-care to mean like.
I think the video is better than the song.
How people use that term. Like, self-care is a mental health term about, depression and stuff. It's not about being a gross slob. Hard to get. You just said they choose you.
And I swear they choose me. I'm not choosing them.
There's just a lot of lyrics like that, and they still kind of rub me wrong. And it took me a while to realize that it just didn't matter. The song sounds too good. The hook is too catchy. One thing I really like about Sabrina is that she's as much a genre nerd as like Bruno Mars or someone like that. And somehow, no matter how much the nostalgia mines get dug up, she keeps finding new parts of the 80s we haven't.
Oh, so Somber's number 1. Got it.
What exactly she's going for here? It's either the part of the 80s where country singers were testing out new wave, or when new wave acts would kind of vaguely sound like cowboys. Whatever it is, it sounds fucking great. And the video helped me get past whatever misgivings I had. Which, I mean, let's be real, this is an immediate frontrunner for the best video of the 2020s. It's hers.
True.
Like, you have to love a pop star who knows a good Godard reference. Oh my god, my jaw dropped. Anyway, here's my ranking of the top 5 animals in it. Elephant, dog, pig,
No, stop.
chicken,
Stop. I have PTSD from Twitter. Stop.
and dancing guy about to get hit by a car. Love this guy. MVP. And the video also clarified to me that Sabrina was, winking in the song. Like, Clearly Sabrina is pointing the blame at herself for picking only goofy guys to date. And you know, that soothed my fragile male ego. You know, it's funny that there was so much discussion about whether Sabrina was pandering to the male gaze. The lead single was about how fucking stupid we are.
That whole album cover debate was just so stupid. Useless ass debate.
Oh, that's fun. And now, before we get to number 1, some honorable mentions.
There are none.
Safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since
Here's a song that made me feel
I like
a lot
Big
better
X.
about all the weight I gained over the holidays. I mean, I was really rooting for the guy. This almost made the list. Ultimately, what brought him down is right after he made this song, he sold out with that awful country album. Like, I've seen people.
What? No.
It was all
No. Stop.
terrible. I hate
It was all terrible, Tosh. Stop. What? All terrible? This was the best song. What are you talking about? Are you showing the best song in the screen right now, bro? Look, the song is good. Okay. Look, the country stuff, it wasn't the best. I can agree it wasn't that good, but there was some okay stuff in there. It wasn't all bad.
Let's hope he moves away from that and gets back
I
to
don't
the
know.
good stuff real soon.
Does it feel right every time I let you
Based
Boy, I really
top 2 best song
get K-pop Demon Hunters
on the
At least at
fucking
first.
soundtrack.
And all those songs did grow on me a lot over the course of the year, but I just couldn't ever quite shake the feeling that I was listening to a bunch of fake songs from a movie. But of the songs from it, this was my favorite. And, you know, it might have made the list if not for the part where the guy starts rapping.
But you're breaking through all the dark in me when I thought that nobody could. And you're waking up all these parts of me that I thought were buried for good.
Nice spit. What are you talking about?
I'm trying to get the party lit.
Being honest, I was probably being dishonest by leaving this off the list because I really did like this song a lot.
Take a minute, take a deep breath, have a little bit of patience.
This song is
Drizzy,
bad.
You amazing, you the
A
inspiration.
song where Drake dusts himself off after taking the L, looking at himself in the mirror, talking himself back up and getting back on the horse. I found that inspiring. And if that was the guy I saw all year, maybe I would have felt okay promoting him. But if you remember, that was not how he handled the year. So, you know,
Yep.
I just can't. I can't.
Baby, that plane would never take off.
Ella Langley, Remember the Name, great song.
If it weren't for me.
Let's pretend it's not the end of the
Wasn't a hit,
No.
but if it had been, it probably would have been like number 1 or 2 on this list, quite honestly. God, Miley Cyrus is just the most confounding artist of my lifetime. Just, there is no connection at all between her level of quality and her level of success. I don't get it.
Somebody say a prayer for me.
Shabuzi is a goddamn miracle worker. He somehow managed to end the streak of trash-ass Jelly Roll features. Amen.
Kick the bottom, kick the bag, scratch the Broadway off the map.
Morgan put out like 500 songs on his
Of
I'm
course,
the
one
Problem
is gonna
album.
stick.
Only one of them was good, and it was the one where he finally admits that he is in fact the problem. Like, this is a song about how he cleaned up his act, quit drinking, quit doing coke, and quit picking up groupies at bars, and he's still a fucking disaster.
Did my best, but I just can't kick myself.
I don't know if I've ever heard a song about being a dry drunk before. That's really fascinating, and mostly it makes me not horribly ashamed that I ever liked the guy.
And it was not
Oh, wow.
invitation.
And one to get the Swifties off my back. Kind of fitting that Taylor's best song of the last couple of years is the one about high school. Not a hit either, but I'm all in on Pink Panthers. Pink Panthers, 2026. Pay the fuck attention. Gonna be her year, damn it.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I mean, Stateside's doing pretty good, but I mean, let's be honest. The Zara Larson feature really kind of is making it go up a little bit more. You know, honestly, I'd take the stocks from Pink Panthers and put it into Zara Larson, if we're being completely honest. Like, let's be honest.
And now, the conclusion.
Man, we know it's somber. Come on, just wrap it up, bro. We know.
Number 1.
12 to 12 by
So
Somber.
picking the number 1 song on your best list is a big deal because it's a stamp on your decision making forever. You know, like it's in the Oscars. Whatever gets best picture, that's on their permanent record. So when they get it wrong,
It's 12 to 12.
so I'm always conscious of that, and that makes me nervous because I'm not sure about this one. But something has to be in number 1, so we'll see. How
Or
well
Back
this
to
goes
Friends.
over. Here we go.
It's 12 to 12 or Back to Friends. Yeah, fucking do it. What I fucking tell you.
fuck yes. When I said Hello Langley was my favorite new artist of the year, I was lying. It's this kid. I'm giving my number one to this scrawny off-brand Timothy Chalamet. Oh god, it's so good. Anyway, this kid is named Somber, S-O-M-B-R.
Target Music final boss.
2010s. He's 19. He sounds 19.
He's 19,
His
bro.
album's called I Barely Know Her. Get it? Get it? Somber, I Barely Know Her. I mentioned he's 19, right? So who is he? What is he doing? Well, I can tell you this much. He's clearly listened to a lot of the 1975. But instead of Matty Healy's half-ironic diggishness, he's a much more direct songwriter. Perhaps too much so. My big misgiving is that you can tell he's 19 in the lyrics. It's a little blunt, let's say, and part of me cringes at that kind of thing. I mean, speaking from wisdom, kid, we've all been in that situation, and here's how you handle that. Awkwardly and miserably, and it never gets any better. You make small talk at parties for half a second, and then you go to separate corners of the house, and you get hammered, and you contemplate throwing yourself off a building. It will never get easier. Yeah, I guess I'm not that much more mature. So yeah, I've still got the heartbroken emo kid in me. I've made way too much out of stuff too, so I'm not gonna pretend I don't relate. And also, it's just the best sounding song of the year. Like this had.
I do like the side of the song.
In fact, let's rewind it. Let me hear it again. It's insane to me that he's this young and he's got music that sounds this good. Like, you should have to be like a hit maker for like 5 years before you have access to that kind of greatness. Like, it's kind of stunning to me that he's not even bigger. Like, this kid should be like an instant superstar the way Billie Eilish was in 2019. Well, we'll see if he eventually becomes too cringe for people to like, I guess. But as for the moment, I'm putting all my money on Somber.
Maybe. Possibly.
You know, actually, I guess that list wasn't as bad as I was scared it was going to be. I think I can stand behind most of that. I bet in 10 years, we'll get people looking at these songs and being like, wow, 2025 was a great year. No, it wasn't. We're 3 weeks into 2026 and it's already a billion times better. Do not let anyone retcon 2025. Well, that was the year in music.
Nebula.
Awful year. But we're going to start off 2026 right. And for example, one thing that's good already, new Lindsay Ellis content. Wow. Yes, a new video from my close personal friend Lindsay Ellis. And, you know, if you watch me, you're probably also a fan of her for, you know, reasons. And this new one is about a deep dive into the horrible, horrible world of police body cam YouTube. Which is a bunch of channels where you, the unforgiving public, get to gawk and make fun of all the freaks and drunken wrecks that get arrested by the police. Ah, man, we keep finding ways to make YouTube even trashier than it already is. Oh my god, this place is a cesspool. Whereas Nebula is not. So if you want to find out all the horrible implications of a world where every embarrassing run-in with the law can be laughed at, not just by jerk cops, but also the public at large, you can watch that video exclusively on Nebula, the creator-built platform that's home to smart, weird, one-of-a-kind shows you won't find anywhere else. And, you know, not this crap. And you'll also find exclusives from Maggie Mae Fish and FD Signifier and other people more talented than I am. Yeah, see, they also give out lifetime subscriptions that last for literally as long as both you and Nebula exist. Usually it's $500, but if you use my code, you can get it only for $300. So that's
I'm too poor for
literally a 40% discount. Or if you just want to do the yearly subscription, you can get a full 50% off that too using my code. So that'd only be $30 a year or $2.50 a month. There's no ads, no algorithm, just high quality stuff made by great non.
Am I the only one? YouTube. No algorithm. I feel like no algorithm. I feel like no algorithm is just bad. No, am I tripping? Like people are like, oh yeah, the algorithm is gonna push you videos. No, I feel like I've found a lot of great stuff from the algorithm. Like it's kind of crazy. The thing about the one good thing that Elon changed about Twitter, which it probably wasn't even him who changed it was the For You page. I know we're gonna be like, oh, you got Zoomer Brain, oh yeah, For You page, TikTok, but no, bro. Like I found a lot of stuff that I found has been from an algorithm, like an algorithm online. Like I found fucking Todd off of like YouTube algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand the hate against that. You know, like maybe, well, I actually do understand the hate against that because, you know, a lot of the Twitter stuff, you can push fucking right-wing content and they can determine what you are pushed by. But I feel like YouTube's algorithm has gotten better. Like it's definitely gotten better. You know what I'm saying? Like it helps me find smaller creators and, you know, watch their stuff and all that. So I don't know.
Artists and video makers.
Algorithm can't be good
so
if you do it right.
And a ton of other
and
amazing
don't push
videos,
fucking right-wing slop on my fucking feed.
50% off. And again, it's just $30 a year or $2.50 a month. Click the link, scan the QR code, and start watching now. Thank you, and good night.
'Cause I'm too messy, and then I'm too fucking clean. You told me get a job, and you asked where the hell I've been. And I'm too perfect, till I open my big mouth.
Oh. Alright. Well, honestly, you could really tell this year's 2025 because this is probably his weirdest best list yet. Like a lot of these songs that he put on here, most of them, like, they just felt, I don't know, they felt, most of these songs were not like big. You know what I'm saying? Like Benson Boone wasn't that big. Whereas My Husband, it's really only getting big. Like it only really got big later in the year, like November, like even now it's still growing, I'm pretty sure. Folded makes sense. Like 30 for 30, that wasn't that like huge. Party for You, that was not that huge either. The Texas song, that's only really that huge now. Man Child, okay, that was pretty big. And then obviously Somber, okay, that was pretty big. Like I don't know, maybe I'm just tripping, but the vibe for the best list this year just wasn't, you know, like honestly, I don't really care for a lot of these picks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool with the Benson Boone song, not really crazy for it. Like the RAYE song, don't get it really. Kehlani song, it's a good song. 30 for 30, it's alright. Luther's better. This song, the fucking Ariana, I don't even, Twilight Zone, did that even qualify? This guy just snuck in like a non-hit here. Man I Need, it's alright. None of these songs I actually like even really like that much. Like, that I would put it on my playlist type shit. You know what I'm saying? What was number 2? Oh Man Child, yeah. None of these songs. Yeah, nah. But none of these songs I don't like. Like, none of the songs on here that I just completely dislike. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Maybe that's just how bad this year it was. Like, there's no songs on here that I just genuinely, like, really do like, or love, whatever. Doesn't matter. What do you guys think of the list? Put in the comments down below. Go subscribe to Talent Shadow. Subscribe to me. Goodbye.